Hello all, thank you for tuning in. Today we are making water manifolds. I'm asked a lot of times, how do you make stuff and where do you find parts for cars? So this is a water manifold to a car, and in order to cast something like this you'd typically have to make a mold inside, and then after you're done making it in, you'd have to make an internal mold and an external mold. Well, here we're going to cut some time, and we cut the manifold down the middle, and then we filled it with glue and epoxy. Let me show you what that looks like. And Bondo to fill it up, because there's about 10% shrinkage or so with this aluminum. So this is what the mold looks like. See, we have filler and plastic filled in there. It's extra thick, so we have some material to work with. And we have this for holding spark plug wires. So we make each side smooth and proper how it should be out of plastic. And then we make a sand mold of two pieces, two sides. And then when we're all done, we will mate them together, weld them together, and then you have your internal core for your cooling to your engine. If we use the proper welding techniques and sanding, it'll be very difficult to tell that it was ever welded. You'll probably be able to tell, but it'd be very difficult to tell. So let's take a look at the furnace. So here I have a pyrometer, and this is kind of a unique tool. This measures the degrees or the temperature of the aluminum that I'm pouring, and it comes down to this big long rod here that then you're able to dip into the aluminum and tell what temperature it is. So there's a little gauge. It's a pretty fancy little thing. It's nice. I picked it up from a machinist that was retiring. And let's see the other tools. I guess if we were 200 years ago, you'd be a blacksmith with a bellows. Today I have a vacuum hooked up. It's a cheater way. And over here, I have my furnace. It's just basically a trash can full of concrete with a hole in the center for the crucible. As you can see, it is friggin' hot in there. And you just pump the air in. On top, I have a brake drum, and the brake drum keeps the air swirling in there, and then it comes out the chimney, and it directs the heat directly over the crucible, getting it up to kind of your optimum temperature there. So there's my mold, or excuse me, my crucible and my furnace. Over here is the mold. So I lay out a sheet of aluminum that I pour on and I work on so I can make a mess, clean it up. And there's my clay mold. I use, these are corn, pieces of little corn, so my leftovers end up as little corn cobs. Yeah, and this is for cleaning up sand and stuff. So let's pour. Not too proud of pouring it on my driveway. The landlord's not going to be happy about that one. Okay, here's a shot right after I poured it. There it is in the mold. Now let's remove it. And there we have it. We have our runner where the aluminum flowed in to the piece, and it made this casting here, which is the other side of the water manifold. Now obviously there's some cleanup to do here, and that's why they call it a rough casting. This is a sand casting. There are other methods of casting that are much more precise, but this works for your one-offs, your quick little doodads, and then you can just clean it up on a grinder or sander, and in this case sander being aluminum. But we get an idea. So let's clean it up, start welding. Maybe that might be the next episode. We're already a long ways in this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed and subscribe. Bye.